Hello, my name is Bob Priest. I'm the principal of Van Wert High School. Each year, Van Wert City Schools puts on a teacher endowment banquet. This banquet is to recognize the impact that teachers have had on students. Allow me to give you a little bit of history to the teacher endowment banquet. Ralph Gallipoo, Glenn Livingston, and Gil Smith were persons of character. Their enduring legacy lives on in their students. Proof that a teacher can make a difference. None of these men sought recognition, yet each was held in the highest esteem. Their reward was self-evident, though often underestimated: the knowledge of a life well lived. This endowment fund is created in their memory and the memory of countless other educators who have dedicated their lives to the most noble of professions, teaching. On a normal year, we would have students bring the teacher who has had a direct impact on the lives of those students, stand and have each student read a letter to them in person. Because of social distancing and the inability to have this banquet, we have asked each student to videotape him or herself reading this letter. Over the course of the next 14 days, we will air each student reading this letter to the teacher who has made a difference in his or her life. And now I'd like to introduce Jerica Hebner as she recognizes Mrs. Pam Schweitzer.
Dear Miss Schweitzer, I chose to write my senior letter to you for a variety of different reasons. Whether it was you preparing me for college, pushing me to be the best student I can be, or letting me know that you were there for me during one of the hardest times of my life, you have inspired me in several different ways. Not going to lie, the first day I met you, I was very intimidated. Although as school went on, I learned that you have a strong passion for what you do, and that is very inspiring to me. Not only is your passion strong, you have a big heart, an amazing work ethic, and a positive attitude every day. Your constant encouragement has helped push me this year, even though I had every excuse to give up. Not only have your actions inspired me, but you were one of the only people there for me during one of the hardest times of my life. I began struggling in school, but you didn't ignore me or give up. You went out of your way to help me and to encourage me along the way. That is how every teacher should be. You have gone out of your way to make me feel safe and comfortable in your classroom, and I appreciate that greatly. I want you to know how much you mean to me. I have never been good at expressing my feelings or emotions, but for some reason, as I'm writing to you, I feel comfortable. I may not always show how grateful I am to have a teacher like you, but now is the perfect chance to share that with you. Next year and years to come, don't change a thing about you. You have been inspiring not only to me, but to every student you have had. You changed my life, and I have no doubt that you will continue that legacy. Thank you, Miss Schweitzer, for keeping me going when all I wanted to do was give up. Thank you for showing me that I am never alone and that things are never as bad as they seem. You have made your mark. I hope one day to make that impact on other people too. With regards, Jerica Hebner.
I would like to thank you for listening and learning how this educator has impacted the life of this student. Students, I'd like to thank you for taking time to video yourself, sending me that message so that we can let the educator know of the impact that he or she has had on your life. And for those educators who are receiving those letters, congratulations. You carry on the legacy of the three gentlemen that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and know that you are persons of character and the legacy lives on. I congratulate you. Thank you.